Greetings Java viewers and welcome to the Minecraft modding for beginners tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be covering up food. Now I was actually going to skip this video because I didn't think of it, because food is not really something that you usually add into a mod, but I thought why not do it anyway. So food is as anything else, an item, except alright, that was pretty weird saying, but anyhow, it's an item. Which means you gotta put item there, and then we put in modium. We're gonna make fish because I already made that in my previous tutorials. I have my textures right here. I can just show you. Have fish, and I have the raw fish, which is this one. All right, so we got fish and raw fish. Alright, so we got this one, and we got public static item modium fish. Alright, next up we go here in our definition, and we define them. So modium raw fish equals. Alright, so here's the I don't know, not tricky part, but it's a bit different. So in my old tutorials with ModLoader, we did item food here. Now the reason why I'm not doing this is we want to add this to our creative menu, which we could, but we couldn't add a texture to it if we used item food, because then we would have to change something in there. So what I want to do is I want to do item modium food, and we're gonna make our own class here. Alright, open up some quotes and put in the IDs. So we're at 1012, if I'm not right. Yeah, 1012. Alright, so you want to add, I think it's 1, 2, 3, about 3 commas in here. The first one is, how to explain this? Let's go in food and I can show you what I mean about these. Alright, so the first one here is the super, which is the ID. Next one is the heal amount, alright? So the heal amount in this case is gonna be, because it's a raw fish, 1.5. And well, what I usually do for the next one, which is the saturation modifier, I usually just put the same. I think this is for the hunger. This one really doesn't do anything, I'm not sure. And the last one is a boolean, which means true or false. And this boolean is if it's wolf's favorite meat. That was my phone. Which means if a wolf would eat it. I'm pretty sure wolves and dogs eat raw fish. No, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. So I'm gonna put the raw one to true. I'm gonna put the other one to false. All right, next one we want to add a method called set always edible. This will not pop up. That's only because I have item food here. So let's just remove that and type it again. So dot set always edible and some quotes, and another one set unlocalized name raw modium fish, and the last one dot set. No wait, we don't need the creative term actually. And then close that. Copy it, because we're making oh wait, fail. Whoa, modium. Again. Copy it. Paste it. Remove raw everywhere. Change the ID. Change the number. Let's see 7, so it's better when it's cooked, of course. False. And remove raw. Yep. Yeah, that's basically. Alright, let's go ahead and make this item modium food class. So let's go in here, new class, item modium food. There we go. Alright, this class is very basic. First of all, it's gonna extend item food, so the normal class, I guess you could say. import that. Next up, we want to have our constructor public item medium food. In here, we want to have int power1. These are the parameters. Another integer, a float, and a boolean. This is exactly the same as in an item food, so nothing real big there, I guess. Alright, we have a super, which only has everything actually. Part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. We also have a this dot set max thing, and actually we don't need this, but I'm gonna make it anyway, so 64. And this dot set creative tab main class dot medium. This imports main class for us. Alright, next up is the textures. Now, because we're dealing with multiple textures on one class, we want to add ifs and else ifs. So register icons, icon register one, import icon register. Alright, then we add if. Right, so if the item ID of this, which means if this dot item ID is this equals is the same as main class dot medium raw fish dot item ID, which means if the ID of this item is the same as raw fish, then the texture item icon, then the item icon is equal to power1 the register icon medium colon, I call my raw fish just raw fish. Copy this, and it comes to the little tricky part. What you want to do is you want to add an else here, else if also, which means else if is this, if this item ID is medium fish dot item ID, the picture will be fish.png instead of raw fish. So we're dealing with multiple textures, multiple items using the same item class, so that we can also use different textures using the same item class, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's go and try and run this and see if it actually, before we do that, we're gonna add custom not fuel. I didn't actually show how to add. No, I did not actually. I'm gonna do that in the modding, in the Minecraft modding for advanced modders tutorial. I'm gonna show you how to add a new fuel, like a custom fuel. Alright, so now we're gonna add game registry dot add smelting. The input is the raw fish, so medium raw fish dot item ID. The output is a new item stack, because we're gonna get a new item stack. What item stack is that? It is medium fish. How many? 1. How much XP? Let's put 1F. Alright, now let's go and run it and see if it works. Right, we're in Minecraft, and if I go in here, yep, we should. Okay, I forgot to add the names. You guys should know how to add names for now. Seems like I forgot to do that. But anyway, we have our raw and our cooked. And one thing I want to check is if we can eat both of them, and if we can cook one of them. So let's go to game up 0. Let's try eat one of these. Yep, because we put the dot set always edible, which means we can always eat it, even though we have full hunger. But if I were to lose some hunger right now, it would heal 1.5 hunger. The other one would heal 7, so that is 3.5. So that is like 33% of all your health. Alright, here we go. We have our, and this is the cooked one. This is the good one, I guess, and it heals a lot of hunger. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This might be the last tutorial. Oh, we have a mighty monster there. which is not really a monster. It's just like a little cube. But this might be the last Minecraft modding for beginners tutorial. I will be uploading a new series called Minecraft modding for advanced modders, which will be more about dimensions, GUIs, AIs, and all that good stuff. So look forward to that. There's going to be a bunch of tutorials. The first tutorials I'm going to make is some particle effects, some block effects, some item effects, some cool things you can do with your items and blocks to make your mod more quality, instead of having a mod called Mo Swords and whatnot soever. So you can make a quality mod. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.